Greetings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and taking good care of yourself. Today I'd like to do a 3-card reading for the collective. My intention is just to bring about a message that you need to hear at this time. So I've meditated and prayed. And so let's ask our spirit guides what it is that we need to hear right now. If I need to, I will pull clarifiers for these 3 cards, but I don't feel like I will need to. We'll see here in just a moment. All right, let's do it. We've got past, present, future. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Hope that you can see these cards. Here's the cards. Okay. I don't think my stand is gonna hold this phone well. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Give me just a moment. Yeah, it's going to cut one of the cards off. Okay, I apologize. This is the card that you're not really able to see. Okay, so what we have here is the 9 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. Right off the bat, there's 2 swords, 2 suits of swords. And the swords represent your thoughts. Okay? So it's what's going on in your mind. This is not what's going on necessarily in the physical right now. This is just what you may be thinking. Okay? So in the past, in the recent past, because it's still showing up as energy in your reading, you have the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is having a really tough time weeding through all the, we'll say, gunk in their mind. These swords represent different thoughts, worries, possible outcomes that you might be weighing in your mind, just a clutter of thoughts, and not in a good way. Okay, this card is represented as someone very anxious, unable to sleep, sleepless nights, a lot of worry and anxiety. So this may or may not have been you here in the recent past. Your current energy is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a mature energy. It's for those people who have lived a bit. They do have an idea, whether it's male or female, doesn't matter if it's King of Cups or Queen of Cups. You have gone through enough in relationships, whether they're intimate relationships or they're platonic friendships. You have experience and you've been able to balance your emotions. You've got a good handle on the way that you react to situations that others might not be able to keep their composure, but the King of Cups is able to do that. The King of Cups has compassion and is able to empathize with others. And therefore, rather than just reacting from emotion, they respond. They respond, and it's a tempered response. They're careful with their words. They're not harsh in their delivery. King of Cups energy has a really good filter. They're not out here, crushing people's emotions with their words, and they're just a lot more compassionate and kind-hearted because of what they've been through. Okay? And in the future, we have the Three of Swords. I know a lot of people see the Three of Swords and they panic. They think of all the threes like third party situation, like you're being cheated on, or third party as in these knives are in your back. Someone is backstabbing you. Someone that you love, someone that you trusted is betraying your trust. And this card, in certain readings, it does mean that. But I think in this reading, next to the King of Cups, what this is saying, this Three of Swords just means that you are going to come into an inner knowing that something is not for you. Okay? That's just intuitively what I'm getting from this card. There's something that you have been entertaining, whether it's just in your thoughts or physically in your actions in a relationship, but you are going to come to know and understand that thing is not for you. Possibly that person is not for you. And it's not going to be in such a devastating way. You kind of already have this feeling deep down, and it's not going to be a huge shock to you. I'm not going to say that it won't be disappointing. I think you will still be disappointed, but you won't be crushed. Okay? You will not be crushed over this. Because at the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Cups. Okay? And with the Ace of Cups, a new relationship is going to blossom. So just if the universe is taking something away, okay, it's going to give you something new. But this something new is a lot more fulfilling than what you could have hoped or dreamed about. It's more than what you thought. You'll be glad looking back that this first relationship or first thing, whether it's a job or whatever this is here, you're going to be glad when you look back and you're going to think, wow, I'm so happy that I didn't take that offer. I'm so glad that I didn't get with that person, commit to that person, or whatever this Three of Swords is, because the universe and spirit is just reassuring you that there's something much better for you that's coming down the pipeline. You really have to just be patient, because it's going to happen. And as far as timing goes, I would say that it's within the next 3 months. I say that because of the 3 and because Cups energy is summer type energy. So before the fall, before autumn, this new opportunity, this new relationship will present itself. Okay? But as of right now, what you thought was going to be is not actually what it's going to be. And I think that that's divine intervention and it's divine timing. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling when it comes to this spread here. I'm going to pull, I said I wasn't, but I am. I'm going to pull clarifiers for this Three of Swords, just so I can get a little deeper into whether this is a relationship or an opportunity, okay? Because right now it could be either one. Because now we have 2 swords and 2 cups on the table. And again, swords is thoughts and cups are emotions. So let me pull 3 cards for the Three of Swords. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is 4 of Pentacles. But clarifying the Three of Swords, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Hermit. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles is waiting for your hard work and labor to pay off. You know, you're kind of at a pause. You're kind of at a standstill, you know. It takes time to get to 7 Pentacles. So you've been working. You've been working at this. And I think this is about more of a opportunity than a relationship. We don't have any other court cards that came out. So I'm not going to say that this is definitely not about a relationship, but I'm really leaning more toward a missed opportunity, possibly a job, something of that nature, okay? Because now all the pentacles are coming up, and that speaks of money, tangible goods, things of that nature. So I believe that you may have been holding on to a situation, possibly at a job, that it really wasn't good for you. And now you're possibly laid off, or your hours have been cut, and you have a lot of time to think. And doing all this thinking, you've had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worrying. But the devil is here when there's unhealthy attachments, whether it's codependency or addictions, you know, cycles and things that need to be broken. So this job that you're on, you might be seeing during this time at home that it's a dead-end job, that it's really not for you, that there's something better for you, that there's something else that you would like to do. And that could also be why the Ace of Cups is there, because the universe is going to give you something better than what you have, than the job you previously had. You're going to get your dream job out of this whole epidemic that's hit the world, you know, and you didn't see it coming. You know, none of us did, but the universe is still working things out in your favor. Your spirit guides are still surrounding you. Your angels are protecting you, and God is still God, even with all of the horrible things that are happening because of this virus. There are going to be a lot of good situations that come out of it. You know, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? That's the visual that my spirit guides are giving me. There's a rebirth that's going to happen. But I think to clarify this Three of Swords, with these three cards here, the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Hermit, you are going to be letting go of a job that possibly, my spirit guide's telling me that this job that you had been on prior to the epidemic hitting, it didn't give you didn't get the recognition that you deserved. You weren't getting the pay that you deserved. You were possibly missing out on time with family, precious time. But the new opportunity that the universe is going to give you is going to be an overflow of abundance. It's going to allow you to enjoy your family. You're going to get paid much better and recognized for your contributions. I believe that you're really going to need to look inside of yourself and make that decision when the time comes, because it's coming. It's definitely coming. There is going to be an offer made to you when this is all said and done, and it's going to be so much better than the current job that you are at, or that you are possibly laid off from right now temporarily, or that you lost in the whole whirlwind of this pandemic. So I see the Queen of Swords. Yeah, because the Queen of Swords is able to flourish and grow, and look at all the roses around her. There's abundance around the Queen of Swords. The energy of the Queen of Swords is that of a confident person that doesn't waste time with things that are not benefiting them on their soul's journey. They don't frequent places and don't spend time with people who are not on the same vibration as them. It really feels to me like you've outgrown where you were at, and had this pandemic not happened, you probably wouldn't have seen it anytime soon. So for right now, it's truly a blessing for you, and you will come out in a much better position financially, and you will be a lot more pleased emotionally. I think that will affect you, and it'll affect your loved ones as well in a positive way. So that is pretty much what I have for you. I will pull one oracle card though as a message. Let's see. From your angels. It's a positive affirmation, something to meditate on while you contemplate and wait on this opportunity that Spirit is going to offer you here in the near future, within the next 3 months. Like I said, that's the timing that I'm going to put on this particular reading. Let's see what they have to say. It's uplift your thoughts, the orange lily. Focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of the depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. Wow, that's a beautiful message. We're just reminded to look within, analyze how we feel about ourselves and why, to recognize if there's any self-esteem issues, any limiting beliefs that you have agreed and adopted, and to shed those, to let those go, and be mindful of the blessings that you do have, and be encouraged about the blessings that are coming, because they are certainly coming. Okay? That is the message from Spirit today. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm wishing you all love and light. Until next time, thank you.